What's up, everyone? This is a new channel I'm starting. I am looking at a script right here, so I made a script. Anyways, this is my second channel. I do have another channel called Shot Shorts. Don't post on it anymore. This channel is set up just for like school, education, stuff like that. This video, I'm just gonna be talking about AP Human Geography, the class, basically how it goes through, just a review, overall review, if you are an upcoming freshman to the whole AP classes. I just graduated from being a freshman, so we'll see how this goes. It's not like a tips and tricks video. It's an overall review, so you guys know what you're getting into, if you're scared. Because when I was in 8th grade, they really scared us a lot. They intimidated us. They're like, this is a really hard class and stuff like that. So a lot of people did not take it. I rolled the dice and I took it, and it ended up not being so bad. Not too much of a long video, but just so that you're not scared when you do the class. So people first hear geography and then they're like, oh yeah, I know where Brazil is, I know where Spain is, I could do this geography class. It's not really like geography, it's not like really knowing where stuff is. It's basically like thinking and understanding why everything is where it is and why different religions are in different continents and the spread. So you'll study things like population trends, you'll study culture, you'll study cities, agriculture is a huge part of it. It's how geography affects human behavior and how it really comes together as a whole, and it basically creates a story on how the world works. Basically, that's the best I can put it. You definitely need to know some geography, or at least the basics. You should know where countries are. If you just said them, you should know where China is if I were to show you on a map. It's more like thinking and understanding map concepts. You'll learn how to read data, graphs. Population pyramids is a huge thing, showing gender equality and stuff like that, and all fits together. It all becomes a whole. It's a mix of reading and discussion. There's some writing, but it's definitely all manageable. You'll be able to do it, especially if you're only taking one AP class. As a freshman, I was only taking one AP class, and it was really easy. It was not that bad. To be honest, it is, I would say, the easiest AP class. Definitely one of the easiest ones, so don't be scared for it. It's definitely I'm sure you've probably had harder classes. It all really depends on the teacher you have. It is a lot of vocab memorization. You'd know oh, I know Christianity spread because people went out and spread the religion. They give you words for that you have to memorize. It's all common sense. I feel like the class could really be dumbed down to common sense. You just have words for it. You're just given words for it and you have to memorize it. There are some things that you're like, what is this? I don't know. I've never heard of this. You know how it works. It's just given a name. You have to memorize it. A lot of memorization, but it's, again, all manageable. Your workload depends on your teacher, but I don't think they would give you that much, especially them knowing that probably is your first AP class. So they wouldn't, it depends on your teacher, but it's definitely, you can handle it. It's not too bad. You come across FRQs, they're called free response questions. Basically, you write them out instead of multiple choice. Some are confusing, some you'll not understand, and that's okay. You'll come across FRQs that you have no idea what this means, but you're supposed to think back to what you have learned and apply it to the FRQ. Chunk of this class is application. Something you don't know, what you do know, put that into what you don't know. It'll all fit together. This could have been just for me, but sometimes a teacher will assign you really long assignments, long web quests or stuff like that, or really long reading and articles sometimes, and it could only be for you to understand one concept that's on one of your tests. That they'd give you a long assignment to understand one concept, and that concept would only be one question on your test. I remember we went through this whole topic of agriculture, this one portion, and took the AP test, and a lot of it was not on it. Now, I'm not saying that don't study agriculture, it's not going to be on the test. Every single test is different. College Board could switch it up. AP tests switch every single year. You still have to study every single thing because you don't know what's going to be on the test. That's the base. So basically, yes, if you're going into it, do not be scared. This one is not too hard. It's not too bad. You will be fine. Depends on your teacher if it's going to be more assignments, the workload, but it's not going to be that crazy. I can assure you that. I think that's pretty much it to sum up the class. So you're not scared, because I remember I was a nervous freshman. I was going into my first AP class. They gave us this whole packet on what to expect. They're like, most students get a B average, and it's really hard to get an A, but I feel like a good chunk of everyone got an A in that class. Just do the assignments. Just don't like slack off. Do your work. It's not that bad, and you will be fine. Do the class, you know? Do the class. If you're scared on taking it or not, take it. Take the class. You definitely need the AP classes throughout your high school, so this is a good starter one to get you into AP. One of the best probably to start off with if this is going to be your first AP class. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and good luck if you're going into it.